Well, you never know when you may have to deal with an emergency, and especially as we head into the summer months, you know, it is time to be prepared.
Absolutely, and we want to help you get prepared this morning. So joining us this morning are Dr. Perkins and Michelle Musser with the Compressor and Shock Foundation. Good day to the both of you. Thank you for joining us this morning and also preparing to keep us all safe. So let's start. What does the foundation do?
Sure. So the Compressor and Shock Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit. We were founded here in Roanoke in 2017, and we provide free CPR and AED education to the public. All of our classes are always free, about an hour long, and folks can learn how to do CPR and to place a defibrillator to help save another individual in their community.
Okay.
That is very important to know for sure. Can you explain, you know, why folks should know how to do this at home, like why they should learn how to do it?
Absolutely. A common misconception is that calling 911 is enough. But unfortunately, when people have a cardiac arrest outside of the hospital, by the time 911 gets there, it's a little bit too late. Only 10% of people who have a cardiac arrest outside of the hospital will survive with their brain intact.
Wow.
But if bystanders initiate high quality CPR and a defibrillator is placed within 3 minutes, that number increases to 70%.
Oh, wow.
So this is one of those few emergencies where what community members do or don't do really affects the outcome for the victim.
Well, folks, we want to increase your chances, so we're going to get a demonstration this morning, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So what Michelle is going to show you is first she's going to check the victim.
Hello, are you awake? Hello?
And this person is not responsive. So then she's going to go ahead and ask me to call 911 and get an AED.
Call 911.
And now she's going to start chest compressions. So what you'll notice is that Michelle is directly over the victim. All of her pressure is coming from her upper body. So she's keeping her elbows locked out, her fingers are interlaced, and she's pressing in the middle of the sternum. And her rate is about 100 per minute. Normally this is done with the victim on the ground for the best support. Obviously we're using a table right now to demonstrate better for the camera angle, but she's going to continue to compress at 100 per minute until she either fatigues, someone takes over for her, or a defibrillator is brought to place on the victim.
So I mean, growing up we were taught also like blowing in the mouth. Is that part of it too, or?
So that is a great question. So we no longer teach rescue breathing as part of adult CPR. The reason for that is studies have actually shown that first of all, there's enough oxygen to perfuse an adult's brain for 7 or 8 minutes. And asking people to do rescue breaths has actually discouraged the public from performing CPR because they feel like they do not want to put their mouth on a stranger. So instead of doing compressions, they do nothing. So rescue breathing is still part of pediatric CPR and defibrillator use, and we'll talk about that later. But for adult CPR, you're doing a great job by just doing chest compressions only, and that is what our organization teaches.
Wow. I just have another question just about this too. So all of your pressure, do you have to worry about putting too much, or can there never be too much?
Yes, there can never be too much. And actually, one of the hallmarks of high quality CPR is breaking ribs. That way you know, it's not our goal, but if ribs break, you probably are adequately compressing the chest. We want to go down 2 inches and allow for a recoil in between each compression. Remember, this is someone who's already dead. So there's nothing worse than being dead. So if you wake up and you have a couple broken ribs, at least you're alive.
Okay, okay. We're going to have more of the training and demonstrations coming up on Good Day Virginia. Classes, what about training classes?
Yes, so this Saturday we are running about 50 classes throughout Southwest Virginia. Please go to our website, www.compressandshock.org. Every class is free, about an hour long, and open to anyone in the public ages 13 and up.
Very important tips. We're going into the summer, folks. Let's get the CPR training. Thank you, ladies, for being here with us this morning. For more information on keeping your kids and your family safe this summer, head over to our website, WFXRTV.com.